Welcome, everybody. This is Ken Bolinder with Prosperity Highway Global. I'd like to extend a warm welcome to everyone here on our team update. It's an unusual day. We moved our Thursday call from last week. Primarily, I got sick, and I'm still kind of sick, is kind of hanging on there. But the other reason, of course, was if we had a Zoom on Thursday, Thanksgiving, not a lot of people would show up. So we decided to select this day in the middle, being Tuesday, November 25th. Thought that would be the best day to where we can accomplish our goals and keep everyone informed of what's going on. So appreciate everybody's flexibility to be, first of all, to take your time because it really does make a difference. Because as we're moving forward and we're developing new, everything, making improvements, it takes time. And Steve and I was just talking about this before the call. Unbelievable time. You make changes to products, to funnels, to anything, and then there's all these videos, all these things that need to be changed. And so anyway, there's just a lot of work that we need to put in. And so when we have to slow down and have individual conversations, it may not seem like a lot, but it does take time, especially those 10-minute conversations. It's usually my fault. Once I get talking, I'll spend an hour with somebody because we really do care, guys. But if you can get this information on the update and really so you can know what's going on, it really does help. So we appreciate you. Whether you're listening to this live here today, which is the preferred time, because there's some things that aren't on the recording, or if you're watching the recording, we do appreciate you taking your time to get these updates. Uh, so, guys, we're in this call. Our goal is to keep it shorter, an hour or less. We do have a lot to share, but with the holiday coming up on Thursday, a lot of people cut Wednesday short tomorrow, so we want to be respectful of your time. Okay, so guys, there's mainly what are we doing for conversions, right? Because that's the name of the game. What are we doing for conversions? Well, it falls into really three categories, guys. And the first of those is brand rise. Okay, brand rise is a product that doesn't have the ongoing assurances that we have with our all of our Sparky products. Okay, so as we sell the brand rise, and there's a huge appetite for the brand rise. There's a lot of reasons why we came out with this, but one of the benefits of it, guys, is we can sell it knowing that our goal is by um, March, April to be doing hundreds of thousands of dollars per month in brand rise. And the other thing, guys, we're taking the profit from brand rise. We've allocated 20% of the revenue from brand rise to put in the marketing to fulfill all of the ad packs. So we're not relying on new people coming in buying ad packs in order to fulfill the old ad packs. Now, as all of this comes together, we believe we will start having a lot of people wanting to buy the ad packs again. We put a hold on them for a while until we felt comfortable selling them again. But again, the reason why we feel comfortable going forward is Brand Rise is providing a product that, with the pent-up demand, it's a product that there's a huge demand for, and actually it's another high ticket item that you guys get paid on when our call center makes these sales and conversions. It's just another way that you can get paid. But brand rise is a really huge part of that. That's what we're doing for conversions. Point number one. Point number two, and Steve's done a phenomenal job, is put together this hidden wave. It's a new funnel, and it really was kind of born from uh, looking at the response with our emails. Okay, so for example, stats a few weeks ago, I haven't looked for this week, but we sent out about 500,000 emails out that week, and 70% of them, just shy of 70%, 69 point some on, uh, about 70% of those people open those emails. Okay, so that tells you something, right? So what Steve has put together has really resonates with a lot of people. And so like, well, why don't we build a new funnel? And so that's been a lot of work, and it was certainly appreciate all the hard work that Steve has put together in that. Now, with both of these products, guys, there's another category. It's called our platinum leads. Okay, and the platinum leads is a new campaign where and we started it last week, and these leads are coming in like clockwork. It's a higher level of lead, and they're real-time leads that our call center is on within minutes. Okay. So now these platinum leads, the first campaign is for the hidden wave. And in the near future, we'll have that also for brand rise. Regardless, when we do have those, that platinum lead and those leads come in and our call center follows up with those leads, then we're going to be assigning those conversions to people with that type of lead. But at any rate, it's the platinum leads is a new category. Okay, now the other thing with connection with the call center, we have what's called the gold leads, and these are telephone interviewed leads. They're a lot more than we paid. But the other leads, our call center has been ramping that up, and that actually transitions to the third point of what are we doing for conversions, and that is our call center, guys. We have really expanded the functionality of the call center, where before we were just relying on inbound, and if inbound wasn't coming in, then people weren't busy. But now we have a team of about 25 people that are making outbound calls and reaching out to all of the leads in our system. And we've adjusted some compensation for the call center, and we believe it will be extremely profitable for people come into the call center. And if they're making money, then they're going to be motivated to keep reaching out to all of your leads. So these are the kind of the big picture, guys, of what we're doing for our lead conversion. Again, brand rise is point number one. Our new funnel connected with our platinum and gold leads, our other things that we're doing to help with the conversions, and then some huge advancements in the call center. And guys, we're just getting started with our call center, reaching the capacity of what the call center can do. Alex Hermosi is someone that we look to as a kind of a mentor, a coach, in terms of, he's further ahead. He's made hundreds of millions of dollars in business. And Steve and actually Steve Gresham recommended we look into some of his materials, and we've become a big fan because he's where we're at, but he's further down the road. And one of the things that Alex Hermosi said is he said that he didn't want to just be dependent upon creating inbound traffic. If anything happened with the flow, then it's like a one-legged stool. He didn't feel comfortable with that. So he decided to start up an outreach program, a call center. And with all of his talent, it took them like 6 months before they made their first sale. They weren't very good at first, but he continued to press on and improve his call center and improve the process, improve the pitch and everything in it. And then it got like 6 months later, then 50% of all the revenue came with the outreach with their call center. So guys, we're going through that process right now. And Steve, I am so fired up for 2026 with our brand rise, with our new funnel, with our platinum gold leads, and with what we're doing in the call center, guys. 2026 looks phenomenal. Now I'm sick today. I apologize with that, and I appreciate you guys cutting me some slack time wise, because I do have to rest up if I'm going to get through this. But Steve, yeah, I'm so fired up, Steve. I wish I wasn't sick,
Hi.
because then I'd be able to show my energy at a higher level. But I'm so fired up for 2026. Literally, guys, this what they call luck is preparation meeting opportunity. And the harder I work, the luckier I get, right? But literally, we've invested unbelievable amount of time, millions of dollars, years of our time putting this together. In 2026, guys, is the year. I believe that minimum we'll do 10 million in 2026. Steve and I feel very comfortable that we'll do 20 million in 2026. And guys, what that means is we'll, from that 10 to 20 million in revenue, that we will take that revenue and we will take care of every one of our members, everyone that's ever bought an ad pack, guys. We will come through for you. Now, one of the things, guys, when you think about it, we put a tremendous load on our back when we come out with the assurance plan, and we don't regret it, okay, because we really have a conscience and we care about people. So when somebody comes in and they say, "Hey, I want to be a part of this." Now, one thing, guys, is that assurance plan was never really intended to be a permanent fixture. It was to get the ball rolling. Okay. Then with all of the success stories that we're creating and will be creating with you, your success stories, then we won't really need the insurance plan because we'll have such a track record with so many people that are getting what they want. Um, but the fact is, you know, we put the money out there, didn't we, Steve? We spent million, over $1 million in advertising and leads, well over $1 million in advertising and leads, hundreds of thousands of dollars in the development of our software, and we didn't get the conversions that we want. We put that on our back, guys. So where do we come up with the money to go back and fulfill all of those promises? Brand rise, right? We're not coming back and say, hey guys, can you cut us another check, right? We have the integrity of the promise that we will come through, guys. We will nail it. There's no question in my mind, guys. We will nail the conversions. But brand rise is a huge part of generating the funds because with brand rise, it's there's a lot of marketers out there. What was do you remember the number, Steve? How many businesses are started each year that
It
can use
was
this?
after it was in the tens of millions, if not hundreds. I don't
Yeah, I
remember
mean,
exactly.
yeah, the market is huge, guys. There's so many businesses that are thirsting and hunger, they're hungry for AI, they're hungry for workflows, they're hungry for lead generation, lead conversion. And BrandRise will be a huge asset in the business community, in the network marketing community. And but we're not putting the money on our the monkey on our back there, right? Now, we want to do everything within our power. That's why when somebody buys a brand right system, we preload it with credits with ad spend is being provided there. We want to do everything we can to make sure all of our brand rise customers are satisfied. But at the end of the day, if we've done everything we can, we provided the best software, we've done everything we can. Now it's up to them, right? So we can, in good conscience, move ahead, sell millions of dollars in brand rise, knowing that we're not putting any liability back on our shoulder. We're taking 20% of the profit from brand rise, and we will continue to fund our our money from brand rise to go back and fulfill every single membership, every single package that anyone has ever participated in with us. So, guys, we're very very confident, very excited for 2026. I do want to let you guys know how much we appreciate you. We're under, we put a lot of time in. That's one of the reasons why I'm sick. I need to learn to sleep, right? Because we're putting a lot of blood, sweat, and tears to come through for you guys. Sometimes we push it too hard and we end up getting sick. So appreciate your guys' patience and giving us the latitude. This is a time of year where a lot of our members spend more time with family, building relationships. This is a perfect time, guys, for us to continue to sharpen the saw. So when we emerge in 2026, we're going to be busting out of the gates and have unprecedented profits and growth in January, and we'll never look back, guys. Um, so that's my kind of 40,000 foot view of what's going on. On our last call, when we were done, somebody says, "Well, what are we doing about fulfilling the ad packs?" Well, I hope I was clear. All of those single points. That's what we're doing to get lead conversions and to come through and make sure all of our members that have ever bought an ad pack and all of our members that have joined with the benefits of the membership, we will come through for you guys, and we're super excited. And again, appreciate the extra time that you're giving me personally. Being sick, I do need to get some rest. If I'm going to get better, I have to get some rest. So I want to thank you guys for allowing this. Just give us a little extra latitude here. We will have more details on our next Thursday call. What is that? December 4th, I think, somewhere around there.
Yeah, December. That sounds good to me. Yeah, December 4th, the Thursday.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll be it's hard to believe. December 4th is right here. So we'll
I
give a
know.
okay, guys, so we'll give a little bit more detail on next Thursday call and kind of let you know where we're going from there. But also, anyway, that's my summary. But I know Steve has a lot more details he'd like to share right now. Steve, I'll like turn it over to you, buddy.
Awesome. Thanks, man. Just to touch on a couple points that you made, and just to come to you guys from my heart a little bit. First of all, like what Ken said, that we put in, over $1 million in advertising last year. So it's not like we took the monies that were coming in from ad packs, we were putting into advertising. The idea was that that they would start converting, and this whole machine would keep rolling and turning, and everybody would be profitable, and the assurance plan would be in null and void because everybody would be profitable and they'd continue to profit, even though they're putting in the $100 a month or the $200 a month or $250 a month. If you're making more than $250 a month back out, then everybody would be happy, excited to put in $250 a month, which would really have fed this machine and kept just kept this whole machine going. So conversions. I'm going to talk to you guys about our new funnel that we have. But before I do that, I just want to make clear that this new funnel is not live right now as a replicated funnel. We're really in the proving grounds of it. We've got it live. We're proving it out. Um, as we prove it out and it works, then we're going to replicate it into the dashboard, to the Sparky dashboard, so everybody can share this and even take more advantage of it. Now, what we're creating from this new funnel is platinum leads. What is a platinum lead? A platinum lead is they see an ad on Facebook or on social media, they click on it, and immediately a form is filled out for them with their information that's attached to their social media account already. So it's accurate, real information. They don't have to fill anything out. They say, yes, I want to get that special report. Yes, I'm interested in the topic that you're talking about. Yes, I want to see your ebook. Yes, I want to, do some profit sharing with you guys. Yes, I want that. They click the ad, the form gets filled out, they hit enter, and then they're immediately taken to our inside of our landing page. So they don't have to go through a capture form. Okay. So that's the first thing. So we're proving that out. As soon as that's proven out, we're going to give you guys all the ads that we're running as social posts. We're going to put a little capture page so it's attached to you when you share it. And any leads that are in the system as they come through those funnels on social media, they're already attached to you. So then any upgrades that they do are already going to be attached to you. So that's kind of how we're doing it there. I don't want you guys to feel like, hey, this is something that you're only doing for people with ad packs and things like that. That's not the case. We're getting ready to roll this out for everybody. Now, let's talk about the memberships that we have. We are making some changes that are coming down the pipe. I'm not at liberty right now to talk about the exacts of those changes. But hopefully by next Thursday, we're going to be a little bit more solidified and we'll be able to give you guys some more accurate information on that and update. I promised you an update next Thursday on the new membership levels coming out. They're really, really, really rock solid. Okay. And they're really designed to bring in platinum leads attached to those memberships, as well as we're going to give everybody access as a brand user to our software, to our BrandRise software. So you'll get full access to our BrandRise software. Now it'll be a do-it-yourself type of situation where you can go ahead and build websites and landing pages and follow-up funnels and do emailing and do text messaging and do voicemail drops and do all of the fun, exciting stuff that we're doing on your own, and or at least explore the software. Unlimited graphic hosting, unlimited video hosting, built-in video hosting. So much cool stuff, it's ridiculous. Now, so we're including that in I'll let you know that now. We are definitely including that in our memberships from Pro and above. And we're taking away, okay, so here we go. So we've been offering all of these leads coming in that we've been getting from Ron, these silver leads, right? Business opportunity press leads. The problem, the issue that we're having with those is it's so many leads coming into our system, first of all, that it's really, really hard to give them very good attention. It's hard to call on every single one of those leads. It's hard to know where they're at within our funnels at any time. It's hard to even get them into our funnels because those folks are folks that are out there looking for stuff. You and I both know, all of you guys know, whether you're here live with me or you're watching this recording, when you're looking for stuff, when you're at the point where, hey, I'm looking for some opportunities to make some extra income, you're clicking around more than one thing. That I can promise. And you're clicking a lot of things. And so now they're getting, information from this company, from that company, from this company. Pretty soon people get numb to it and they don't want to respond to anything. Um, those are kind of those folks that we're reaching out to with those silver leads. It's really hard to get them to convert and it's just not happening. So would you rather have 1,000, of these silver leads that are attached to our Pro, Plus Pro, and Elite memberships that are not converting? Or would you rather have 10 platinum leads and have one or two of them convert? Turn into a team member, buy a brand rise system, create $1,000 commission here, create a $100 commission here, upgrade to one of our lead packages or platinum lead packages here, and make, and start earning commissions, having them, join our multiple streams of income. The fact is that if we can each just get one new sign up a month, every single one of us here on this call and watching this recording would be very, very, very well off. We'd be showering in green, rolling around in it, throwing it on the bed, and having great, so that's the nuts and bolts of it. So we're proving out this new funnel that I'm going to show you here right now. And I'm going to show you the ads a couple ads that we're running that are really producing high results. I'm going to show you the front end funnel. I'm going to show you through the funnel. And then I'm going to invite you guys. I'll give you the link to the funnel as is, but just understand that it's not replicated as of right now. It's not set up for you guys to share. Unless you're doing it with somebody and then you're watching them go through the process and you can identify them and we can make sure that you're getting credit for it. So just keep that in mind. Hopefully, I will for sure by the beginning of the year, this is going to be everything will be live on your dashboard, replicated, ready to roll, and even enhanced more. Ken and I are doing a coffee talk. Before you guys see the funnel, you're going to be, what is this coffee talk Zoom? Ken and I are dedicated to launching a daily, like a 1 hour coffee talk Zoom, where as we bring these platinum leads in, we're inviting them into a daily conversation where we're going to talk about current events, stuff going on with AI, try to de-escalate the fears and escalate the positive side of AI and why they want to join us, and a kind of a real gradual stepping stone to getting involved with us that doesn't feel like we're selling them anything, more like we're inviting them into the conversation. And as they get to know us, as they get to know the team, as they get to know the call center, as they, spend some time with us, they're going to upgrade to everything we have. I mean, we've proven that. We do really, really, really well when a lot of people come to our Zooms and we're promoting it. Every single time after a Zoom, there's about a 4-day period of just massive escalation. Everybody that we brought in that's sharing our programs is signing up. They're signing people up because they feel like, hey, this is a group that I want to be a part of. So that's what we're going for there. And also we'll share more about that as we go. It's really designed for new members that are coming in. What we're finding, you guys, and as you read the new ebook, because I'm going to put the link in here and the special report, it's kind of geared towards everybody, but it's also I wouldn't say primarily, but it is angled at the older crowd, like folks that are my age, and uh, a lot of, I think probably everybody here is about, or we're all about around the same age. I mean, 45 plus, right? Um, and so what we're finding is like almost 80% of the people clicking on our ads are 45 years plus, actually even higher number percentage of 55 to 65 and female based. So a very, very high majority of the people clicking on our ads are women between 55 and 65 years old. So just so you know a little bit about the analytics. So when you're reading the ebooks, you kind of understand that we're really working to work within that, that demographic. So just so you guys know that. So the fact is that we're developing these new platinum leads that we feel are going to fuel everything that we're doing on the Sparky side. And at the same time, they're rolling people into Sparky or into brand rise packages as well. So it's a double deal. When they come into our coffee talks, when they come in, whether they're coming in from a hidden wave funnel ad or they're coming in from a brand rise, they're going to be pitched brand rise products, services, and the ability to go out and share brand rise products and services. So every time a brand rise product sells, if you're the sponsor, that's like $1,000 for our entry level brand rise package. So that's not bad. If you were doing one or two of those a month, I mean, that's an extra $2,000 a month. That'll more than cover your $200 elite membership to the group. That's kind of what we're thinking. Do we want to build our multiple streams of income? Absolutely. Of course, we're never going to give up on that. It's just a matter of, dotting the T's or dotting the I's and crossing the T's, not dotting the T's and crossing the I's. So, um, that's the goal, that's the mission, that's the vision, and we're not changing. We're not moving our vision. We're just changing the process up a little bit. So I just want to be crystal clear with you guys on that before we move ahead. On Brand Rise 360 AI, one of the really cool things about Brand Rise 360 AI is with everything that we're talking about with the hidden wave and with AI coming in and automating jobs and changing the landscape for not only our youngsters coming into the marketplace. And the fact is that entry level positions are going to be hard to get. Now AI is doing coding, it's doing all these entry level junior executive type of things that youngsters, our next generation coming out of college or is training for, is going to be very competitive and very hard for them to get jobs. Besides the fact that those are probably going to be a lot of the only jobs that are going to be available in the distant, more distant future is going to be, AI operators, uh, robotic operators, engineers, things like that, because a lot of things are going to be automated, not just typing work, not just accounting work, not just legal stuff, but you know, there's all these, Optimus robots coming down the pipe that are going to start filling in, warehouse work. On the positive side, I mean, it's a really good thing because now they can do all the menial tasks and do all the hard labor and the stuff where there's harsh environment and, toxic environments and, anything that's unsafe. If we can get a robot out there and save human lives, even better, right? And with autonomous cars and autonomous drivers, the hope is that it'll be a lot safer for us to be driving out on the streets because it'll be controlled. There's not going to be that human error involved. So the hope is that it's going to save lives. People are going to be living a lot longer with new health derivatives coming down, directives coming down, new medicines being able to be developed utilizing quantum computing and AI. There's a lot of things coming. And to wrap it all up, and I'll get into my presentation a little bit more, is more and more people are going to need a home-based business. Either their own home-based business, their own products and services, their own deal that they're doing. They're going to need a system to get it out to the marketplace. We have that system with BrandRise 360 AI. Or they're going to want to take another path and they're going to want to partner with companies that are utilizing AI that they can profit share with. That's where Sparky system comes in, right? Our instant launch with the team Sparky. So we've got those two categories solved. The only other category that's going to be around is going to be to go to coding school and camp and go all in on AI. And for the majority of people, right? There's even a fourth option, and I'm not I'm not against it. I often think about heading for the hills, packing up my stuff, packing up my truck, putting a tent in there, heading for the hills, and lighting a campfire every night, and singing Kumbaya and forget the tech, go tech free. And I think there's going to be a lot of people that are doing that too. But so, and good for them, we'd love to, maybe have them tap in and tell us some stories once in a while what they're seeing out there, what's going on. But the fact is that more and more people, you guys think that the market is crowded out. It's not. It's going to become even more pressured and more of a reality for people to be working from home, right from their computer or their cell phone, pushing stuff through AI and partnering with companies like us.
Yeah.
We're in the best place that we possibly could be at the right time. We're ahead of the technology. We're doing our very best to keep it integrated into everything that we're doing, and we're really working hard to stay ahead of the head of the deal. Now with BrandRise 360 AI, we've got partners that are helping us fulfill. We're just solidifying all of our what we call like templates. I'll just call it a template. I'm going to show you some stuff here in a second. We're finalizing all of our templates. We finalized all of our offerings, and we're training this company that we've partnered with that's going to act like us. So we're going to give all of our customers immediate onboarding access. They're going to get our interactive onboarding that I'm going to show you here in a second to upload all their information. We've built them a very, very highly intuitive AI bot that will help them write scripts. It'll help them write their videos. It'll help them write their page out so they can submit it. Then we'll create their landing page. And our fulfillment company is going to help set up all the workflows and connect everything and make sure everything works and make sure that each one of our customers is set up. What does that mean? That means that these customers are going to come in and within 30 days or less, their systems are going to be built. Depending on how long it takes them to get us their content, their systems are going to be built, launched, and running. Ads coming in, appointments being set, success being created from them, and they're going to want more. They're going to be excited. They're going to be happy, and we can feel good about offering BrandRise 360. And it creates income for us to share with the rest of the group and to help build and develop more ads for the Hidden Wave and for BrandRise 360 AI all at once without being a real heavy um, liability for us. Once we get them set up and running and going, and we have, that company that we're with, they're going to be doing all the customer support 24/7. Same kind of deal. They'll jump on Zooms with people. They'll do everything like we do in our call center, and they'll even act like us for our customers. So, and they're really high level guys, right, Ken? I mean, these guys are good. I enjoy spending time with them. The time that I've spent with them,
Yep.
you know, they're really good. They're really good guys. Um, so that's where we're at, you guys. Kind of from the heart for me. And then now I want to get into sharing my screen, and we'll kind of go through this step by step. I'm going to try to be quick. I know it's already 50 minutes into this. I spent a little bit more time talking than I wanted to, but I just felt like I wanted to kind of explain some of that stuff. And you see my screen, Ken? You see that the job apocalypse ad up there?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So this is one of the ads that we're running right now on Facebook and Instagram, on the stories and story feeds, on all across the Meta universe. We're running this ad. We're getting a tremendous amount of people clicking on this ad, you guys, and submitting their information. Like a lot. Like every couple, 3 or 4 minutes, I'm getting a notification that we've got a new platinum lead coming through the funnel. This is good news for us. The price that we're paying for it is low enough that we can really start to scale this out as we start to really convert these folks into paying customers. And we really feel once we launch our Coffee Talk Zoom that we're going to be able to really convert and create team members and system buyers and everything else from these leads that we're developing from this. This is what people are, we're not trying to push the negative. We're not trying to doom scroll people. As a matter of fact, we're doing the exact opposite. from almost from the starting point when they talk to us, they realize that we're here to talk about the positive side, to de-escalate the doom and the fear based around the ad that they clicked. Is there some truth to this? Absolutely. Do we hide from that? We don't. We tell them the truth. We talk about this stuff, and we're like, hey, this is the true deal, but let's look at the positive side. How can we partner with AI? How can we get on the right side of this? Because it is happening, but we don't want you to be scared about it. Let's figure out how we can be positive about it together. Here's another ad that we're running.
Acceleration is only the beginning. Companies deploying autonomous labor at this scale are reshaping the economy in real time. For the full breakdown and what it means for your job, tap the report right here or scan the code on your screen. Stay ahead of the shift. Get the insight now. And experts warn this acceleration.
That's one of the other ads that we're running. That one's doing pretty well too. And then here's another one. This is just a liking of Elon Musk, but Optimus is a real deal, and Elon Musk is making a lot of headlines right now. So it would behoove us not to piggyback off of that, because it's really creating a lot of stuff. Don, I see your questions in there, buddy. We'll be getting back to you. We'll be getting to that soon. Okay. As I mentioned earlier, we'll be getting to that soon. Okay, so here's the page that they go to immediately after clicking on one of those ads. Okay. Now this link right here, I'm gonna put it in the chat, not for you guys to share unless you're sharing it with people that you know. Okay. Because right now it's not in the dashboard as a replicated link. I just want you guys to be absolutely crystal clear about that. Okay. If you're on the recording, if you're watching the recording and you see this link, and if you want to type it in, that's the link. If you're here live, it's in the chat. This is the link, and it goes right to, because they're clicking on, when they see that ad, right? They're clicking on, oh, I took the ad away. When they're clicking, well, right here, when they're clicking on that, it says download special report and ebook free. That's the main thing that they're clicking on the ad for. They want to get more information about what it is that we're talking about. Okay. So when they come here, they can go here. If they want to go and talk to our call center, this goes direct to our call center. If they click here, it's going to take them to the next page. And if they watch this video, it's only like a 3-minute video. Let's go ahead and play it real quick.
It's Kelly here from the Hidden Wave Project. If you're listening to this, chances are you can feel the wave that's hitting us right now. AI, automation, headlines about
Hey, Steve, could you share your sound as well?
Changing faster than anybody can.
The sound is pretty.
Is my sound not on?
Yeah, Steve, your sound is quiet. It sounds like maybe you're not sharing the sound.
Okay, let me try this again. Ah, well, that would help if I'm sharing the sound.
Keep up with. It's a lot. These hidden wave.
Much better.
Hey, it's Kelly here from the Hidden Wave Project. If you're listening to this, chances are you can feel the wave that's hitting us right now. AI, automation, headlines about jobs disappearing, prices going up, and the world changing faster than anybody can keep up with. It's a lot. These Hidden Wave ebooks were created for people like you and me, the ones who have already lived a lot of life, still have a lot more ahead of us, and want to make sure our kids, our grandkids, our loved ones and friends aren't left standing on the wrong side of the Great Divide. So, what do you actually get inside each Hidden Wave issue? First, you get real talk. We don't sugarcoat the news, and we don't doom scroll it either. We walk through what's actually happening with AI right now, how it's reshaping work and income, how it's starting to touch our health, our daily routines, and our long-term plans, and what it really means for the next generation we care so much about. We name the fears out loud: job loss, side gigs disappearing, rising costs. And then we zoom out and ask, okay, where are the real opportunities for regular people? How do we partner with AI instead of being steamrolled by it? Each ebook is like a field guide for this moment in history. Short chapters, plain English, simple examples. You'll see where AI is already showing up in work, in health, in creativity, and in family life. You'll see the difference between hype, scams, and genuine tools. and you'll see positive real-world use cases you can actually feel good about. We spend a lot of time on the positive side of things, not just the scary headlines. Second, you get a bridge, not just a diagnosis. We talk about the Great Divide, the gap between people who use AI to help their lives and people who get left behind by it. But we don't leave you standing on the edge. Every issue points to simple ways to protect your quality of life, support your kids, grandkids, and loved ones, and build extra stability and options without turning your life into a full-time tech class. Sometimes that's as simple as a new mindset. Sometimes it's a specific tool. Sometimes it's one small action step you can take this week. And sometimes it's an invitation to plug into something bigger than just you, sitting alone with your thoughts. Which brings me to the third piece that shows up in every Hidden Wave issue: community and coffee talk. We never wanted these ebooks to just live on a hard drive somewhere. So every issue points you back into the community, into our daily live coffee talk sessions. These are live interactive Zooms, 5 days a week. Coffee Talk is where the pages come alive. We break down fresh AI news in plain language. We share wins, questions, and "I'm not sure what to do with this yet" conversations. We show you behind the scenes how we're building human-first, AI-assisted systems that real people can plug into. You're welcome to show up in listen-only mode, camera off, just soaking it in. Or you can flip the camera on and join the conversation. It's totally up to you. No pressure, no hype, just real humans trying to build a better than possible future together. And finally, inside every issue, you'll see an invitation to take one small, concrete step: the Hidden Wave VIP Pass. If you've been nodding along and you want a simple way to stay in the loop, the VIP Pass is the best starting point. For a one-time $7 instead of a monthly subscription, you lock in lifetime VIP membership with founder perks, access to all current and future Hidden Wave ebooks and special reports, unlimited coffee talk replays so you can listen and join in on your own schedule, and 24/7 VIP call center and Zoom access, so there's always a real person you can talk to. You also get a starter affiliate upgrade with done-for-you tools, in case you ever want to share the vision and earn as people plug in. That can include commissions on some of our higher ticket offers, sometimes one-time commissions in the $1,000 range, or profit shares on certain monthly subscriptions, always with full details and no guarantees, just real opportunities as the community grows. There's no pressure, no go big or go home. You can treat it as your front row seat, a way to hang out on the inside, watch how things work, and decide at your own pace how deep you want to go. So here's my invitation. Read this issue of The Hidden Wave, highlight what hits you, share a chapter with someone you care about. Then, if it feels right, grab your $7 VIP lifetime pass and come join us in Coffee Talk. Because this wave is real, but so is the community, the conversation, and the better than possible future we're building. Together, I'll see you on the inside.
Okay, so that's the intro video. I think it's pretty good. I think people, will align with it. What do you guys think about that video? You think it's pretty easy going? It's got a light feel to it. It's not super salesy. I don't think people are going to feel like they're being sold anything. No pressure. Just really kind of talking to people where they're at. I mean, they're clicking on these ads. They're worried about, robots taking over. They're worried about AI taking over. So let's talk to them about that and bring them into our systems and bring them on the right side. So then they click here. Now this takes them to the current page. Okay. So you'll see here, the link says current ebook. So as we put out new ebooks and as we put out new special reports, they're going to land here. Now, they won't be able to access our library of ebooks, and they won't be able to access the library of Hidden Wave reports, special reports, and they won't be able to access all of our recordings of the Coffee Talk Zooms unless they become a VIP member. This is the same page that we've set up an Evermore follow-up, you guys, with over almost 700 follow-up messages already built into it for over 300, about 400 days. The first 45 days is more aggressive, with a lot of emails going out, a lot of text messages, and a lot of voicemails going out, reminding them, hey, if you haven't already downloaded the next current issue, come download it. If you have, great, come back for the next one. Come back for the next one. They're always going to be in that same workflow and that same drip for years and years to come because they clicked on that one ad. Unless they opt out, they're going to be in the same thing, and it's never going to sell them anything. It's never going to be selling anything. It's always going to be bringing them back to this page to get the most current issue that we have and the most. And I already have a new special report on the, being built now. So I can get special reports every week. Hopefully that's what we'll do. We're going to correlate it with whatever ads we're running at the time. So they get a special report about exactly. I really encourage you guys to go in. I'm not going to go through these right now with you here online, but I encourage you to go and download these. Download the ebook and download the new special report. I think you guys will find they're spot on. They're really well written, really well short, to the point, and it's constantly kind of just lightly leading them into wanting to join our team Sparky and or to buy a Brand Rise 360 package from us. So that's kind of the way it goes. And the starting point is that VIP package. Let's talk about the VIP package a little bit so you guys know what it is, because it's going to be a big part of what we're doing as we move forward. Now, Ken, you really been pushing for this for a long time, haven't you? I mean, do you
Sorry,
want to?
Steve, could you repeat that? I had to help a member.
Oh yeah, no, I was talking about the $7 VIP pass.
Oh yeah,
And
guys. I mean, yeah, with this funnel, Brian Tracy calls it the law of incremental commitment, or the salami slice technique. What Steve has put together, this new funnel, is just, to me, it's a dream come true. They call it clickbait. There's an incentive for them to click. So as they go in the funnel, they have that incentive to put in their information so they can get that download, that ebook. So that's the first thing. Then before they make this commitment for this monthly, $7 is, that's a trigger point where if someone's interested, that moves them from a suspect, in my opinion, to a true prospect. So that $7 commitment, they took the time, they went in, they put their credit card in, and so yeah, this, it takes a lot of time for Steve to make, when he comes up with the new memberships, the new funnels, etc. It takes a lot of time for him to go through and make some changes. So Steve and I looked at this. We brought Ron in, looked at this, who's also very good at marketing, and we looked at it. It's okay. Is this new funnel, these new levels of membership, something that we can live with for a long time to come? Does it have everything on our wish list? And Steve, you knocked it out of the park, in my opinion. Yeah, you're right. I've been pushing. I mean, not really pushing. I'm just wholeheartedly agreed with what you came up with. It checks all the boxes as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, so it's a starting point, you guys, and as you can see, once we connect this to the dashboard, that I mean, of course, it's going to be commissionable. It's not a lot of commission. This is the idea isn't to really make money on this. I mean, after credit processing and everything, I mean, this is not a money maker. This is to get them to just be more part of us, to feel like they're part of the group, to make a commitment. And they're going to get a lot out of it. They're going to get lifetime access to all of the, maybe they missed an issue. They're going to read these issues. They're going to like them. We're also doing video and audio overviews of every one of these ebooks that'll be available for them as well. Right on the ebook, they can listen to each page. They can watch each page on a little video. Obviously AI produced, but really high quality. So they're going to want to get past issues. They're going to want to get future issues. They're going to want to be part of this. They're going to want to join our coffee talk, and they're going to want to be part of that, because let's face it, folks are, in our age bracket, are getting a little bit shaky in their boots. Maybe not just for themselves, but for their grandkids and for their kids and for the next generation. Let's talk about the folks that are coming into the marketplace. The younger folks, they're shaking in their boots because junior executive positions are not going to be a big, are not going to be very easy to get anymore. They were already hard. Now they're even going to be less easy to get because there's going to be more competition for them. And AI honestly is going to be taking on a lot of those roles. So, I mean, there's going to be AI interviewing AI. Just like for us, we're going to have, AI, Sparky and Breeze AI and Alexa setting appointments for themselves. you know? And so, it's
It will come to
happening.
that point. It'll come to that
It'll
point.
come to that point. I mean, we're almost to the point where, oh, hold on. I got to shut my window. Hold on. I got somebody out here doing yard work and the blower was too loud. Yeah, so this is the $7 deal. I want to show you guys I'm gonna go ahead and just give you a quick glance at the stack moving forward. I don't want you guys to make this. Is that okay, Ken, if I do that?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I don't take this to actual heart because we haven't solidified these, but where did I put it? Let me
By the way,
find
this also answers the question: what are we doing with conversions? Well, we're coming up with real-time leads. We're coming up with downloads, which gives people the incentive to make the commitment. We're giving them an easy step, a $7 step that they can take that next step. So all the stuff that Steve outlined on here, uh, I totally think is out of the park.
So here's our progression stack, you guys. So they come in and they start as with the free subscription. Every time as soon as this is basically all they do is click on one of our ads. As soon as they click on one of our ads, the form is automatically filled out. It's a form lead, right? They're in our workflow, in our Evermore workflow that's going to go on forever. And they're constantly going to be invited to come read about the newest event that's out, talk about the newest special reports that's out, get into our coffee talk Zooms, and let's hash this stuff out, right? So they're always going to be in this step one from the minute they click the ad. The second upsell is the VIP membership that we just kind of talked about, right? It's a $7 one-time activation. The first upsell from that is going to be a $1997 a month. This is going to include a little bit more, like with our mastermind access that we're going to be developing as part of that coffee talk, a little bit more of like interaction. Um, they'll get upgraded to 100% commission as a plus member, right? Just following along with our memberships that we already have. As a plus, they go from a starter at 50%, which is the VIP, they're at 50%. Then they go into the plus and they go to 100%. And it's really designed to get them to share. They'll have access to all of our awesome social media posts and all the graphics and everything that's there for them to share this. That's the idea is let's get them sharing this as a plus member. We also have an app that I've been in the background kind of working on and developing that is going to push notify these special reports as they come out. It'll push notify the community where people can have more interaction on the app, talking about these things that are coming up. They'll be able to submit new things maybe that they've seen online that they're worried about, get clarity, get validation for some of this stuff. There's so much stuff out there that's fake. We might even have there's a lot of AI out there that now that will show that will actually identify fakes that are out there. There's a way for them to do that in the coding. So they can upload maybe a video or a post or an article, and we can debunk it, or we can say, hey, this is a real deal. This is where it was sourced from. And the app will do all that for us. So we're working on an app that's going to be part of the Plus membership. Again, less heavy on the done for you with the leads coming in, more heavy on the actual content that's attached to that membership. and the actual, you know, tools, software system, app that they can have in their hands on their phone. Something that they're going to get value from day one. So that's the idea with the Plus. We're still kind of working this one out. This one's a little bit still in the design mode to really get people to want to upgrade to the 1997, but that's not where we want them, right? We want them to move to the Pro and we want them to move to the Elite. So with the Pro, they're going to get the BR360 software. It's going to have limited access, so we're not going to have everything turned on for them. And it's all done for you. So we have a lot of videos that are already with us from our partner company, branded to us, where they can get in. They'll still be able to get support from our partner company, and they'll still be able to do everything on their own. Create videos, create funnels and landing pages and websites, and do all kinds of cool stuff. Do email marketing from the software, text marketing, everything they want to do as a pro member. And we're looking at, taking the leads down to maybe 100, or maybe not even offering the silver leads at all as these platinum leads really start to crank out. Maybe, so again, we're still kind of working on this stuff, you guys, but you can see the stack moving up. With the elite is obviously where we want people to be. That's going to include the platinum leads every single month. That's the big deal on the elite. Plus, we're going to open up all of the different tools that are in the software. I mean, somebody can go in and build courses. They can build a store. They can build their own affiliate program. Everything's going to be turned on. Somebody will be able to get into the software and build a whole enterprise system if they have the development team and they have the time and energy to do it. Or they're going to get so excited about it that they're going to want to upgrade, which what's going to happen is you're going to get $1,000 commission when they come upgrade with us to a done for you system. Everything done for them in 30 days, take a year or 2 years out from time and condense it down to 30 days and have our ad team behind them as well. So you're going to get a lot of people upgrading from these elite and from the pro to a full-blown BrandRise 360 package. So this is kind of how these three brands fit into the stack. The Hidden Wave, it's our front-end education and philosophy with the free ebook special, monthly subscription content that keeps people plugged in, community and daily coffee talk Zooms to join the conversation. And then with the Sparky AI system, that's your front end monetization engine. That's for people that don't have a product or offer a company to sell, but they want to be plugged in. They want to be part of it. Well, come be part of the Sparky system. Get one of these memberships. And little did they know, they're also now part of BrandWise. BrandWise is our software backbone. Again, with the pro and elite tiers built into that as well. With those systems, people can have their leads that are coming in. So we're talking about with these 100 silver leads that are coming in, not piping them into our system, but building them a workflow that's already built into that software when they get it, where we can pipe those silver leads into their own system, and then they can follow, and their system will follow up for them, which takes it from doing millions and billions of leads for us down to doing 100, 200, 300 for each user. Makes it a lot more probable that it's going to land on the inboxes. So that's our offer stack, you guys, moving forward. We're still working on this, but I went ahead and spilled the beans. I wanted to share it with you because I'm pretty excited about it.
Well, Steve, we have quite a number of marketers that they would love to have these tools, and our existing Sparky system doesn't have those tools. I mean, it's great for people that want things done for them, but a lot of you guys are saying, hey, I want to pitch in, I want to learn, I want to participate, I want to grow. And so, yeah, the tools, guys, that you're going to have access to as a pro member and elite member, you guys, it'll blow you away. It is so powerful. And we have the support team, a third-party company that represents us, BrandRise, and we'll meet with you and meet with all of our clients and help them set up your calendars and your, everything, all full support with every one of these memberships within Brandwise will, Steve, I would say the support would be second to none when it comes to support.
Absolutely. Yeah. And we've been vetting it. We've been working with this company for a year now, and they're pretty solid. They're really solid. We're excited, and we're excited to move forward with it. So it took a little bit of pushing and shoving, but we decided to make the move. It was out of necessity, mostly. I mean, we really, wanted to put everything we have into the Sparky system, but we felt that this is the next evolution of that in our best
We're,
move
we're
possible.
we're meeting with them tomorrow. We'll be working on this all over, all through the weekend.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're top priority, guys. We want to get these the logins to this level of membership to everyone as soon as possible.
So, so once they do the VIP, and I'm still working on this page, this is where they'll have a full access to the whole library of every ebook that we put out, every special report that we put out, and recordings to every one of our live Copy Talk Zooms. Plus, there'll be plus our offer stack will be in here. So then they can, with really good sales hooks and reasons why they're going to want to upgrade. And this will be that'll be their page, their VIP, club page, their VIP pass page, where they can come in and they'll be in a new workflow. When new stuff is dropped, they'll be notified and they'll be reminded that they can come in and record stuff. They can download old reports, old ebooks, uh, and most importantly, they can download replays of our coffee talk. So that's going to be a big hook. People are going to want to download those recordings. The only way they're going to be able to get those recordings is to be a VIP member. The only way to get the back issues is to be a VIP member. $7 is not a lot. Once you get somebody hooked on the conversation, they're gonna want more. They're not gonna just want to wait for the new stuff to drop. They're gonna want more. They're gonna want whatever's happening, they want it. For $7, they're gonna get it, and that's gonna start their journey with us. Can they jump forward and do more things? Absolutely. During those coffee talks, you guys don't uh fool yourself. I'm gonna say, don't imagine that we're not going to be selling, because we're going to be selling. We're going to be selling the offer stack, and we're going to be selling ad packs, and we're going to be, ad packs tied to the platinum leads, and we're going to be selling brand rise packages. So we're going to be selling, you guys, during those meetings, but it's going to be well staged. We're going to dive into what people most want to talk about. Then we're gradually going to sell them into wanting to be part, because they're going to realize I need to do something. Am I going to go to coding school and become an AI developer and coder and compete with, people going out of college? Or am I going to partner with the company that's already doing it and profit share with them? And or am I going to maybe launch my own system for whatever products, services, ideas? I even want to add in an incubator, like for ideas, for people that have ideas that they can submit their idea of a business maybe, or a widget or product that they want to offer, with the idea that, hey, we'll take a look at it, we'll run it through AI, we'll give you guys some suggestions. And if there's something that really, really hits, and we have part of our mastermind group that, maybe there's somebody in there that says, hey, yeah, I wanna be part of that. Maybe they can help invest in that person's company. And they can launch it all with BrandRise. Knowing that we have a system like BrandRise behind it, we can help companies become profitable before they ever even start, and give guys that are in the mastermind group access to maybe partner with them, if they want to. So that's just something that we're kind of developing. I think that's what people want. They want to be part of, they want to be part of something. They want to get some consulting. They want to, use this as a sounding board, you know. I know when I launched my first company, I had a mentor that I was able to soundboard off of. Without that soundboarding, I probably would have took a lot longer to launch, because he kind of helped me, being in business already, and I hadn't been in business that long. kind of helped me get over some hurdles before they, affected me, before they crippled me. So let's talk about brand rise, you guys. So when somebody comes in and they buy a package, okay, buy after next week, once our partner company is totally on board, they're going to go directly to onboarding with them. They're going to actually, this is already going to be loaded up in their system. So when they log in, they're going to see this page. And this page, you guys, really helps them create the content that they need for their funnel page. So this is all insert concise testimonial focused on measurable outcome. This is more questions, and all these questions are followed with the form that they'll fill out at the bottom. This is an 8-page form, intake form, that helps us get all the information that we need to create this page for them. So it's really well put together. And if you see down here at the bottom, we have our brand rise, we have our Breeze chatbot that will help them write each one of these sections. So really cool. We even got this cool little snazzy video. I'll play it.
Hey there, I'm Breeze AI from BrandRise 360-degree AI. I'll walk you through this page and the intake so our team can put everything in place, ads included. At the top is your logo. During onboarding, we lock your colors, fonts, and tone so every touch point looks and feels like you. Next is the hero, your big promise. Keep it bold and benefit first. In the intake, share your promise niche and a single differentiator. We turn that into headlines and hooks. Then we call out the problem in your buyer's words. In the intake, list 3 common roadblocks. That language powers the copy here in your ad hooks. The benefits section shows life after working with you. Time back, revenue up, momentum. In the intake, rank 6 outcomes so we can align cards and retargeting angles. Proof beats pitch. Add testimonials or screenshots in the intake. We turn them into quote cards and reuse them across ads. Have a video? We feature it here. No video yet? We'll script a tight overview and produce it with Breeze AI so it's clear and on brand. About and story build credibility. Upload a headshot, a short bio, and 3 stats, awards, press, or results. We craft a simple before turning point after arc. Stack 3 to 6 concise wins, ideally with numbers. We arrange them for fast scanning and for ad variations. Your social links sync across the funnel. Drop your handles once in the intake. We publish them site-wide. Now the money section, the calendar, and the intake. Book your strategy session, then complete the form with scheduling and pre-call questions. We activate tracking, CRM, follow-ups, and routing. Advertising is included with BrandRise 360-degree AI. We build creative, write copy, set up pixels, and launch on Meta, YouTube, TikTok, and Google with multi-channel retargeting tied to this page. Ready to scale? Ask about upgrades, the launch system for coaches, courses, and new brands, the sales engine for products and services with checkout and automation, and the team builder for network marketing with compliant duplication and rep sites, all plug into your ad foundation. Ready to rise? Click book your strategy session, complete the intake, and I'll guide our team to build your funnel, follow-ups, and ads. Your brand, your voice, our system.
Yeah, so that's the little intake video. So I just kind of want to show you guys this all across this thing, from when they click on an ad to when they come to an appointment to when they start their onboarding process is going to be really, really top-notch, high-tech, like super branded, super professional, like ridiculous. People are going to get hooked to this and they're going to want to be part of it and they're going to want to share it. So that's where we're there. That's where we got there. This chatbot is like, you used it, right, Ken?
Yeah, I helped a client come up with a script for their first video and just put in some bullet points and put it in there, and it was incredible. I think there was one word that I changed in the script. Other than that, it wrote the script for the video. It was amazing.
Here, look, I'm just saying, help me write a sizzle video for a detail company I'm setting up in Utah. Let's see what it comes back with. And I mean, obviously, this stuff is not, it's meant to give them a starting point, to give people a starting point. They can put it on a Google Doc and then they can go in and they can make changes and they can, add their own words in. But it's a great way to get over having looking at a blank screen. I mean, look at this. Utah roads are tough on your ride, but your car deserves to shine like new every day. At Zippy Clean, we don't just clean cars, we restore pride of ownership from deep interior detailing to flawless exterior finishes. Every inch gets professional care. I mean, this stuff is excellent. This is hard-hitting stuff for a sizzle video. Whether it's your daily driver, weekend toy, or family SUV, we bring showroom shine straight to your driveway. Mobile, reliable, 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Book your detail today and experience the difference. That was in like 2 seconds. That's really going to help people to come up with stuff because that's half the battle is coming up with content. It always has. I've been doing websites for 20 years. And half the battle and advertising and marketing, I've had ad agencies and newspapers and magazines, and half the battle is getting the information out of my clients so I can make their ad or make their website. It's like drilling teeth, It's like to get that information out of them because they don't even really know what they want to put. So now it makes it a lot easier for them. And so I just wanted to share this with you guys. I'll put this in the chat as well if you guys want to take a gander at it on your own. It's really cool because it'll be loaded up as soon as somebody purchases a package, it'll automatically be loaded up. So then when they go there, they can fill it out and then it'll be replaced with their done funnel. If somebody filled this out, we can literally have this created utilizing our AI that's built into this software and our human touch. We can literally have a funnel built within a couple days if the information is all filled out, like almost instantly. You guys, AI is really coming along like leaps and bounds every day, something new. Pretty soon it's going to be a point where they'll be able to fill this out, hit a button, and it will instantly be done. So I would give it maybe another 6 months, and it'll be like where we can launch the system in like a day. So you guys, that's what I have for you today. I'm sorry for keeping you a little bit longer than I wanted to, but I felt it was relevant. I love sharing stuff that we have. We're really working hard to push forward in 2026, high tech, ready, battle tested, amped up, have all of our tools in place, the saws sharpened, and just ready to go. So that's where we're at. If you need me, I'll be head down, type keyboard in my hand, creating. So I may not respond to you right away.
I was going to say if you need Steve, then
Maybe ask Ken first.
call him next year.
Yeah, call me next year. That's right. You guys, we put $1 million at least into advertising. We put at least 1 million hours into developing this stuff as well. And we're just not going to quit. Ken and I are like bulldogs. And the rest of the team, the call center team, you guys are awesome. Everybody here, everybody watching this, we all want the same thing, you guys. Let's not stray from the fact that we all want the same thing. This is not type of company where, we're parachuting out or some crazy, we're not leaving the country or we're not giving up on you. We're not giving up on ourselves. We're not definitely not
there's power there, guys. There's power in sticking with something.
there.
Right? Actually, Alex Ramosi had a really nice graph on that. You know, like Stephen Covey says, you can't keep pulling up the plant to see how the roots are doing. You have to plant it and give things time to develop. And but and that's the beautiful part of our system, guys. You know, everybody out there is looking for the one big opportunity, you know, for the shiny object, and they'll start over and start over and start over and start over. And you're not going to win that way. And guys, we stick and we stay, right? We've had Savings Highway as part of our foundation since the beginning, right? We don't jump around, right? So there's really power, guys, in sticking with it, and that's what we're doing. Our purpose is clear. Sometimes you have to adjust the plan according to you know, that's the thing. You're always making those adjustments. And Steve, hey guys, put some fire in the chat for Steve. Steve, what you showed today, just incredible. You know, in fact, Scott, can you make a comment on the speed of innovation that you've seen here before we wrap up the Zoom?
Yeah, it always kind of amazes me is how fast you guys move and come up with your new content and new products and changes in the system. And every one of them seems to be moving up the scale. You know, it's a very positive thing to be part of. And I've never seen the likes of it before, to be honest with you, how fast you can respond and come up with the new stuff for us.
Yep. And Steve's just getting started. I mean, what he's already put together with Brand Rise. I bet Steve, you put a lot of work with the Hidden Wave and getting that in place. Now we're kind of pivoting a little bit because all that's going to be able to run without Steve's time. So Steve is now shifting his focus to really lock down the Brand Rise, you know, presentation and marketing tools and all of that. And so, man, Steve, I've seen what you put together with Brand Rise in a very short period of time already, knowing that your focus is really going to be locked in on the front end and also the back end of the system. I know we're going to have some massive growth and improvements with the Brand Rise system very, very soon, for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's high time for Brand Rise time.
which helps us all rise.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, guys, man, it was good to spend some time with you today. Next Thursday, same time, same place, we'll be here. Have a
Not this
great
Thursday, just to be clear, not in 2 days.
Not this Thursday, next
week.
Thursday. Everybody have a safe and happy Thanksgiving. Try not to eat too much. Maybe kind of telling that to myself even more.
Yeah, I won't try too hard.
Yeah, right. four servings in. Give me some more pie.
But 2026, guys, that'll be life changing. Absolutely. We love you guys.
Yeah.
Appreciate you so much.
Can feel better.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm going to go crash right after this Zoom.
All right.
I'm gonna
Happy
go ahead and let
Thanksgiving.
everybody unmute yourself if you want to unmute yourself.
Thank you,
and say
guys.
bye.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Ken.
Thanks,
All
guys.
right, you're
Appreciate
very
it.
welcome. Thank you for being
Happy
here.
Thanksgiving.
Happy
everyone.
Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Ta-ta for now.
Thanksgiving, everybody.
Okay, all right.
Be blessed.
You too, partner.
Ta-ta for now.
Bye.
Aloha, everybody.
We'll be back.
Yeah. Bye, everybody. We'll see you soon.
See you guys.
Take care. Bye, son.
Bye.
Love y'all.